this is V, and let's get started. Today I'm going to be doing a redraw of a very old artwork, well, a year and a half old artwork, of this Belle Demon Pirate Princess thing. I don't know. The concept is pretty weird though, I'll admit, creative. So here I started trying to recreate that background, and though the background was on the simpler side, I remember being very proud of it at the time. Almost very similar to how I feel about this one. I'm not the best at backgrounds. They irk me. I constantly put a little bit too much color and detail in them, and they usually take away from the main focal point of the illustration. But for this one, I think I did a really, really good job. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. So, after I finished the background, I ported the image over to Isby Art? I think that's how you say it. Where I drew the main focal of my illustration, the princess girl, which I think at this point I'm going to start calling her Belle since she has a bell demon on her head. I don't know. The storyline didn't make sense to begin with. But I tried to keep... At first I really wanted to do her exact design, but in the end I decided that it would be better to change it to reflect my current style. And though I did keep almost everything similar or near the same, the things I did change was the shape of the dress and the fact that she is not wearing the coat. Oh, and I noticed later, though I think at one point I did start to put it in, the ribbon that's flowing through her hair in the original piece, I just took out. I think her hair did a much better job on its own than having some red thing take away from how beautiful it is. Yeah, I really don't like the ribbons. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a weird concept. I think it's creative, and I might revisit it one day, but it's definitely on the weirder side. Like, really weird. So here's where I'm drawing the ribbons, and I go back and change them later. Originally, I had planned just to keep them a flat color, but I felt like that really just took away from the dress in a negative way. Because don't get me wrong, the ribbons overpower the dress no matter how I did them. Unless I just barely put them in, but I wanted them to be a focal point because they're a very important part of the original story. Now, if you notice, I'm not showing her arm, her right arm, because that's where the eyes were, that were like morphing onto her skin in the original image, and I hate those. They're just so... It's just, the original image is just so much. It's like, have unicorn barf in your face color and this creepy element that just takes away from everything. So I decided, because I didn't like the ribbons and I didn't like the eyes, maybe they'd be better together. So I did exactly that. I put them together. Oh, you're about to see a quick change if you look at the hand. Yep, there goes the tumor thumb, because I realized I put the thumb on the wrong side of the hand like a crazy person. Oh, cool. And there it goes. Well, this is the original, and compared to the new one, I think I really have improved. Tell me what you think in the comments, and